What's going on, guys? Baller TV back, and today we're back with another Madden 19 rebuild. Today's rebuild is the Oakland Raiders. Now, looking at this Oakland Raiders team, they went 4-12 this past season, and I think they are the worst team in the NFL. They do not have a lot of talent. Past Derek Carr, who is mediocre, I would say at this point, and a few old, decent to good offensive linemen, they are really struggling for any type of talent or youth or upside or potential, anything out of these players. This rebuild's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm making a lot of trades. Only people I plan on keeping really are Garyon Conley, Hurst, and then on offense, Carl Joseph as well at safety, and then on offense, maybe Jared Cook if he doesn't want too much money, and then Hudson. And I'm not sure how to say his last name. I'm sorry. I'll probably keep his left guard as well. Colton Miller does not progress, so I'll be looking to upgrade him. That being said, with all that, I have a lot of moves to make. In this video, I've received some feedback, which I really do appreciate. If you guys want to see changes, just let me know. I've received some feedback to show more of the off-season and the draft, so I'm trying to be tying that in as well in this video. That being said, let's get into the off-season where we see the first move. I have some trades to make, and obviously we have a lot of free agents that we're going to need to sign. So in the first step of the off-season, I am actually not planning on re-signing literally any of these guys. I mean, they all either want too much money or they don't really have enough. I mean, they don't have enough value for what they are asking for. I might get Hankins or Cook back on free agency if their contracts are like the best available for the overall. But really, this team, there's just nobody good that I want to re-sign. Okay, so here's a look at the free agents I'm attempting to sign in this offseason. Now, I have to overpay for basically every player because no one wants to come play for the Oakland Raiders. So the main thing they want to come for is basically the money in their starting position. So Jay Ajayi, I'd say, is the biggest one that I want to go attempt to get. He'd be running back for the rest of the video, most likely. He's only 26, and he's only getting better. Ronald Darby is also another young corner I'd like to have on this team, opposite of Garyon Conley. I think he could be a very good player for us. Haha Clinton Dix is the only free safety, or the top free safety if we don't even have one, so I would love to have him on the team. Hopefully we can get him away from the Cowboys. I'm kind of worried about this one. Trent Brown is a very good left tackle. He's only 26 and a lot better than Colton Miller, who doesn't really progress. Will Lutz is a young, very talented kicker, and we're his only offer. Rashawn Melvin will give us some depth at the cornerback position. Juwan James would be a much needed upgrade over the 68 overall Parker we have at right tackle. Jordan Matthews will give us a little bit of receiver depth. Jesse James would be the starting tight end, and his backup would be Ricky Seals-Jones. Brandon Card also give us a little bit of depth. Aaron Lynch would be our starting left outside linebacker because he's a good pass rusher and we run a 3-4. Tyler Taylor would be our stopgap quarterback for after I trade Derek Carr. Navarro Bowman and also Brandon Marshall will be two fill and middle linebackers so we find somebody. Marquise Golden's kind of young, 28, and he'd be a decent power rusher for a pretty cheap contract. And then these two guys are just fill-in players as well. So now I'm going to make the Derek Carr trade. If we get all these guys, that would be awesome because our roster is absolute dog crap. It's terrible. I'm going to trade Derek Carr. I think I have the guy in mind I want to draft in this year's draft to be our quarterback of the future. Okay, so we missed out on the few guys we're going after. So instead, we're going after Darrell Roberts, Clay Matthews, and Geronimo Allison. All are really just either stopgaps or depth for that position that they play. Okay, so right here I'm trading Derek Carr and Carl Davis, who we just signed in free agency, for the 10th overall pick from the Denver Broncos. So we now have the 4th pick, the 10th pick, the 24th pick, and the 27th pick. So we're going to have a ton of young talent upside on this roster next year. A lot more than they have currently. Okay, right here before the draft starts, I'm making this trade just to make sure the Jaguars don't take the quarterback that I want with, well, the 7th pick. Okay, so with the 4th pick, my biggest needs are quarterback, right tackle, outside linebackers, and wide receivers. So I'm going to use this pick on Josh Allen, who's a very talented outside linebacker, and I'm not sure if he'll play outside linebacker for us since he doesn't fit the scheme, but we might flip him to right. I don't remember which one's speed, which one's power rusher, but that's who I'm taking with this pick. Well, when I traded up to the 7th pick, it was to avoid the Jaguars taking the quarterback that I wanted. However, the Giants decided to take the quarterback I wanted to pick before me. So they got Kyler Murray. That was the guy I wanted, and we really need a quarterback now. So I'm going to go ahead and reach on Drew Lock. I shouldn't be doing this, but we have to get a quarterback this draft. So Drew Lock, okay, you know, he'll be okay, I think. He's going to work out just fine. It's going to be a good pick either way. With the 24th pick, I'm not going with a need. I'm going with the best talent available. Christian Wilkins is going to be a very nice fit at defensive tackle next to Hurst. He's very talented, and at 24, I think this is honestly really a talent steal. Again, the player I want to get picked, literally a pick before me, so we're going to go ahead and use our last first round pick to take A.J. Brown. That being said, those are all my four first round picks, excuse me. I'm only going to show the first rounds of these draft and any notable picks I make like in the second or third round. If I get a good player, I will show you. But I don't have time. It will take too much time to show all these picks. So I'm just going to show the notable ones, the first round picks that really are going to impact the team and like not just be depth pieces. So after that offseason in the draft, here's a look at the team. You've basically seen all the moves I've made. I've got a rookie quarterback, a rookie receiver. Jay Ajayi, he is going to be back in 5 weeks, so he'll be back for week 2. I drafted the right tackle in the third round because, I mean, I needed one kind of, and he was decent, so I didn't show you him. Other than that, we just made a couple more signings. I like left tackle with Trent Brown. On defense, Allen is now a right outside linebacker. He's going to be a speed rusher. We signed some new linebackers, Whiteheads, same from last year. Joseph Pierce from last year. Clinton Dix is a free agent signing. You guys saw that. And then Ronald Darby will be back in 5 weeks as well. And Wilkins will play some. He'll just be the secondary tackle, at least for now. This team has some talent, and we have some upside. I don't think we'll win that many games this year, but we need to upgrade the wide receiver position bad still. The line needs some work, and the defense has a lot of work needed done to it. But that being said, I think we could win maybe 5 or 6 games this year, and that'd be a good step for us. One of our biggest needs was left outside linebackers. So right here, I'm trading my backup quarterback and 2 picks for Aaron Lynch. So at the end of year 1, we finished 5-11, which is only a game better than they finished in real life. But we do have some promise going forward as you go to the AFC and Rookie of the Year. Drew Lock finished as the AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year, and A.J. Brown finished 3rd. Really, our guys progressed decently this year. Lock progressed by 2, Brown progressed by 2, Ajayi progressed a little bit. The line didn't, and a few guys on defense did, like Wilkins did a little bit, Darby and Conley. Baker did as well, but we've got something good built on here. We have a ton of money. We can make some big signings in free agency, and we had our young guys progress, and they played well. Drew Lock won AFC Rookie of the Year on offense anyway. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the offseason just like we did last time, and I'll see you guys with who I'm going after this offseason. Here are all the guys we were offering this offseason. This free agency was not at all the way I expected it to be. We're going to have to Brockers more. We have to outbid somebody for Doxson. We could have had him for way cheaper if we would just re-signed them. We should have re-signed Hudson as well. We tried to, and he said he wanted to play for a different team, and he's getting paid a lot by the Redskins. But this is not going well, so I hope the draft goes a little bit better. So we missed out on Doxson. He got outbidded by us, and we're going to try to replace him with a guy like Sharp on a 1-year deal. This is not a very good offer, so I'm hoping that he will accept it. Okay, so looking at our team, our biggest needs are right tackle, center, cornerback, wide receiver, and right end. There's no right tackles or centers or corners that are really worth the number 4 pick, but there is this receiver right here and this right end. Now, looking at our team, I think that our defensive line's okay, but we need more help at wide receivers. That's why I am picking, how do we say this guy's name, with the 4th pick. Then, like I said, we also really need a center, so that's who I'm going with at 21. Hopefully this guy can play because he's going to start right away. Okay, so here is a look at our team for the start of year 2. Really not much has changed other than we have some new wide receivers, a new center, and that's about it on offense. On defense, one thing that really changed was our right end. We upgraded a little bit there. And, Brockers as well, our biggest free agent signing out left end. Our defensive line is looking much improved from last year. Then we got, I just don't know his first name. It's Darren? Yeah, it's Darren Lee. He came from Ohio State as a field general. He should be pretty decent middle linebacker for us. Looking at our team, I don't think we're going to be a playoff team this year. I think we'll make a good step in the right direction. But we still need to improve our middle linebackers for sure. Our right end needs improvement as well. Center and right tackle, really the whole offensive line. We need to stud the offensive line. And we need these wide receivers and our quarterback to progress. So we just really need some time and maybe a few big free agent signings for this team to be put over the top. We have a good basis and a lot of young potential and upside that could really become some good players in a few years. So right here I'm trading a 3rd and 2/4 for a 78 overall, 24-year-old right tackle. That's our biggest need. The reason I'm doing this is because we started off the year 3-3, and we are now, or 3-0, and now we're 3-3. it's a deadline week. I figured I might as well make a move and try to propel us maybe to the playoffs. Also, this right tackle right here, I'm going to go ahead and trade, but not in video because there's no point in showing you. I'm just going to get some draft picks out of him to compensate for what we just lost when we traded for Taylor. So instead of getting picks, I decided to do something more important, which was fill a need, which is middle linebacker. That was one of our biggest needs, and apparently it's now a bigger need since we just traded for one. This game makes no sense to me sometimes, but really this guy's going to be a major upgrade at middle linebacker 2 instead of Wesley Woodyard, and he's young so we can progress. That being said, I don't know if we make the playoffs or not, but I hope we can win at least a few more games to get some momentum going forward for next year. So at 9-7, we actually barely snuck into the playoffs. We were the lowest record team in the playoffs. We're playing the Bengals first round. Here's who they have. Just taking a quick look at their team. They are not bad, not great, but I think they're going to beat us. We really, honestly, shouldn't have even gotten in. We got very, very, very lucky, and I doubt that we can win a game. But getting in the playoffs will be a good step in the right direction, like I said, for winning a Super Bowl hopefully next year. We won 21-6. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys who the Jaguars have in just 1 second. Okay, so I would say this Jaguars team is just a little bit better than the Bengals team we just faced. This defense is just unreal. I mean, all these top guys are defense and offensive line. I mean, this team's the real deal. We're not getting past these guys. Getting past the Bengals was a miracle in itself. If we pull this upset off, I would be highly surprised. Very happy, but surprised. Okay. Okay. We're going to the conference championship. I will show you guys who the Texans have. I'd rather show you my team. So here's how we've done. We've progressed. The receivers have progressed. Drew Lock has progressed. Offensive line looks a lot better. Offenses have got a lot of green on it. And then on defense, we've got guys getting better too. So anyway, I'll show you the Texans in just 1 second. Let me make some upgrades real quick, and then I'll show you the roster. So the Jaguars were a little bit better than the Bengals. Well, the Texans are a lot better than the Jaguars. This team, I mean, frightens me in so many ways. They have a great defense, good quarterback, good young quarterback. I love Deshaun Watson, one of my favorite players in the NFL. Good receivers, I mean, great receivers, really. A lot of youth mixed with a lot of veterans. This is a championship caliber team. This is the type of team that's going to beat us and go to the Super Bowl and win it. That being said, we're in the conference championship somehow. I'm going to go ahead and simcast this. If we lose, I will see you guys after the game because I don't want to waste time showing you the simcast if we lose. But if we win, I'll see you guys there in just 1 second. Well, we just lost in the worst way possible. In overtime, I should have stopped the game in the last drive, but I didn't realize what was happening. It all happened way too fast. I should have slowed it down. It's totally, totally my fault. In the offseason, our offensive line is mostly signed through next year. Wide receivers, we need maybe one more slot guy. On defense, upgraded middle linebacker, upgraded right in, and really other than that, I mean, let's do like big name free agent. I like the way that this team is set up. I think we could be really good next year. Okay, keeping it pretty simple here, going after the top corner in the free agency class because that would really put us over the top, I think, in our secondary. Cameron Hayward would be the guy we need at right end, who would be our upgrade that we've been looking for. Zay Jones could be our third wide receiver behind our two young guys, and it would be very nice with the spread offense. Switch to play the slot, and Derek Watt to be our fullback. There's some pretty good running backs in this class, but I'm going to go ahead and trust Ajayi, and we're just going to go ahead and roll with it. I might make a trade real quick and try to scoop up somebody else, but probably not. In this draft, I don't have a definite need, but left inside linebacker is something that I've been looking for. More stability than Aaron Lynch. And this guy, he can power rush, is what I use for left inside linebackers for. So I'm going to go ahead and pick him and move him left side linebacker, and he will maybe see some time starting. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll try to work him in a little bit. I'm sure he'll progress pretty quick. Somehow Justin Fields is still available here. I don't really know. I'm gonna draft him, and honestly, I might keep him. I might legit keep him and see if we can win a championship with him instead. I might twist it up a little bit here and trade Drew Lock instead. Okay, so I'm kind of going all in on this season. I'm trading Drew Lock and my first and second round pick this year for Roquan Smith to finally fill the middle linebacker void. That being said, we are committing to Justin Fields at quarterback. I have seen him do great in multiple simulations, so I'm hoping he can do good. Other than that, the team is basically the same. Only thing I did was sign a few free agents, which you guys already saw. So I'm going to go ahead and see if there's any free agents left over that didn't get signed, and I'm just going to start simulating. And this year, I think we could really make a Super Bowl run. So we went 9-7 to finish the year, and we won the division. The division was really bad. They just weren't good, and we kind of got on by default. Um, so the Justin Fields experiment, I would say, definitely worked. He was 85 overall, won AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year, had a very good season. Everyone progressed well. We're taking on the Bengals first round. I'm going to go ahead and assume we can beat them. I'm not even going to show you. We showed you the roster last year. I think this is a game that we can win. Should be very winnable. We do, and we're taking on the Jets. I will show you who they have in just 1 second. Okay, so this Jets team is very good defensively with Jamal Adams and Leonard Williams, two young, very talented players. Picked up Tariq Cohen, Jason Kelsey as well. This is a pretty decently good team. They're pretty top heavy, I would say, but we don't have a lot of top tier talent, so I don't know. It goes both ways, I guess. Who's their quarterback? Sam Darnold, 77 overall. Wow. Okay, so he does not progress. I'll have to keep that in mind when I do the Jets rebuild. So here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm not going to simcast this. We don't really have time to do that. I hope we can just win. I think we're a better team than these guys. And we do. We actually blow them out. Okay, so now we have, oh no. We have this Texans team again. Okay, I'll show you who they have in just 1 second. Let me go ahead and upgrade these players real quick. Well, all their top tier talent from last year only got better. DeAndre Hopkins is down 99. J.J. Watt to 97. J.J. Le'Veon went up 1. Justin Reed went up 1. Matthew went up 1. Deshaun Watson up 2. This team is just loaded, okay? This is just an amazing team. They're really good. They're top heavy, but they are really, really good. So here we go. I'm just going to sim it again. We don't have time for the simcast. Please, 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 please get a win. And we win 42-24. We're going to the Super Bowl against the Falcons. I'll show you guys who they have in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and cut this real quick so it doesn't take too much time getting to that game. Alright, so here we go, going quarter by quarter again. Hopefully I don't mess up like I did the last time. They put up 3, we don't score. They put up 3 again. And we're on the 1 yard line. I hope to God we can punch this in here. And we get 3. Are you seriously kidding me? We get turned away at the 1 yard line. We're not doing good on offense at all right now. We put up 3 more, down 9-6 going into the third quarter. Okay. I don't like this at all. I don't like the way this is going. They are going to score again. We've got to score right here. We've got to score right here. I'm going to go ahead and put it on normal just for this possession. We have got to score, even if it's just 3. Justin Fields, come on, man. I literally drafted you. Oh, yes, the Giants score a touchdown. Okay, let's go. And extra point is good. All right. So I'm going to go slow here. They get the kickoff, obviously. Sorry. Okay, so change of possession again. Alright, 1 yard rush for Dante Freeman, good defense. 3rd and 3. Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay, come on. Come on. Just get a stop. Just even a field goal. Even a field goal. Gosh, dang it, man. Somebody get a stop. Come on. Oh, God. They're going to win the game. They're going to put us away right here. Yep, our defense can't get a stop. They're going to put us away. Okay, okay. 3rd and 5. We're probably not getting it, though. Okay. Okay, that's a huge play. Oh, it got blocked? Oh my God. It got blocked. Okay, come on. Come on. That's momentum. There we go. There we go. Okay. Nice, nice. Down the field. Get down the field. 2nd and 3. Perfect. First down. Keep. Oh, no. That's not good. How? I have injuries off. How did he get hurt? I don't even have injuries on. Oh, no. Big 3rd and 10. And, ooh, big play by Justin Fields. A.J. Brown. Okay. Come on. 13-yard line. We're in field goal range. No turnover. I just was going to say no turnovers. I should have jumped in. That's going to cost us the game. They're going to score a touchdown right here. I guarantee it. We're not blocking another field goal either way. Man, that sucks. That really, really sucks. I should have just jumped in. I didn't want to waste time, though. And they just probably put us away right there. Yep, that's game over. That is going to be game. Oh, well. Oh, man, that sucks so bad. Oh, they're still passing. And that's going to do it. That's going to kill us. 3rd and 3. Oh, they can just kneel it out now. Yep, that's game. That being said, this team is not going to win a Super Bowl. I don't have time. I mean, we have so much young talent. Justin Fields, Ajayi. I mean, these wide receivers are both really good. Offensive line's got a lot of young talent. On defense with Roquan, Tre'Davious White, Darby, Conley. I mean, this team, if you give it a year or two, would be so dominant. But I don't have time. So that being said, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next rebuild, which I don't know for sure who that's gonna be.